Hello! Welcome to Makers Monday number 22. We have done these for a while now. As soon as everybody gets in here, we'll get in tonight. We have a demo planned. For those of you watching, maybe that haven't watched before, hi Barbara! Maybe people that watch this on a replay. I'm Laura of Laura's Stampin' Up Legacy Studio. I'm a silver demonstrator and I've been doing this, selling Stampin' Up for a couple of years now. So welcome everybody. Hi Sarah. Come on in. Says we've got 5 watching. Hi Cindy. Yay. I'm so glad you're all here. It was such a dark, dreary weekend. I was really looking forward to tonight. Hi Renee. I have a demo planned for tonight, and we're going to have a drawing for everyone that did the last card challenge. Hi Mary, welcome in, and then we're going to have another card challenge I'll announce. So, but I'm glad you're all here. I hope you're doing well as we all come together and fight the good fight together and help one another through this. And more importantly, Thanksgiving is couple days away, so I know we're all busy with that. So however you celebrate Thanksgiving, I just want to say, in case you haven't seen this, happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to be talking about this stamp set later. This is monogram messages. It's got some bold letters that can be used for all kinds of fun things. Hi Sharon, welcome on in. We're just getting started. I'm going to talk about the new and exciting things from Stampin' Up coming up right away, and then we'll do the demo. And then, of course, I always make you guys wait for the drawing till the end. It's more fun that way. Suspense. But first exciting thing, starting tomorrow, one day only, Stampin' Up is having a one-day 10% off almost everything online in their catalogs. So that runs tomorrow, the 24th. And, I hadn't made that many slimline cards. Mary White just said that she loves making slimline cards. For those of you that don't know, I'll get back to the sale in a minute. This was a slimline card. Maybe in the future we'll do a challenge card with this. But they're kind of fun to make and a whole nother feel. You can use a business size envelope to send them. So, but this is what this is what Mary meant by slimline card. So it's just a kind of a different cute layout. So I thought it would work great for my cover photo there on my personal Facebook page. But anyway, so they're doing a 10% sale tomorrow. It's called Merry and Bright Online Extravaganza. And I looked, there's like a page and a half of exclusions, but there's very little excluded. So if you have anything on your wish list that you were thinking of, tomorrow's the day because you'll get 10% off. And it runs just the one day. And remember, it runs on Mountain Time. So it actually doesn't start till 2 a.m. in case anyone's up early in the morning tomorrow. And it runs then till just before 2 a.m. I think 1:50 a.m. on Wednesday morning, right? Because today's Monday. When it gets close to the holiday, it's time just seems to go exponential, doesn't it? I know they're talking about COVID being exponential, but time around the holidays has been exponential forever in my book. I don't know about you all. I can never find enough time this time of year. But that's the sale. And like I said, this exclusion list, there's probably only, I don't know, that might be 60 things excluded. So anything you were thinking of, it'd be a good time. The next thing, those of you that got your paper pumpkins, those came just recently. The last one, the one we just got, gingerbread themed. This thing is adorable. I just want to show you one thing out of here for those of you that don't do paper pumpkin yet. Maybe 2 things. But you always get your stamps and you get your stuff to make your cards or whatever. This was gift card themed. So you made 15 gift card holders. Check out these elements. They come up with elements that aren't even, those are like little candies that you would put on a gingerbread house. And they're thick too. They come up with things for these paper pumpkins that aren't even in the catalog. So that's why I love getting them, because you never know what you're going to get. And I just thought, like I said, there's little houses that turn into gingerbread houses in here. And then you've got these little bitty envelopes that they go in. Just adorable. So this was the last paper pumpkin. The next one's called Berry Comforting. And it's 12 full-size cards, which is an A2 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I didn't do the drawing yet, Sarah. But it's unbearably cute, they're saying. So that one is the one that you'll need to get on board with by December 10th. I'm freezing up. Am I freezing up on everybody else? I am warm. I have a sweater on too. I don't feel cold. I hope I keep going through to you. It's been kind of wonky. I think a lot of people are doing online shopping. Might interfere with the internet. But that's when the next paper pumpkin is due. Anybody still out there? Oh, good. Thank you, Kim. You know I could talk to myself, but it's much more fun if I'm talking with you all. So that's the two things that are coming up that are exciting. So why don't I turn down and we'll get to the little demo. I am going to demonstrate. I think I've demonstrated blending before, and I use sponges. And the reason I always use sponges before, who's done blending out there? Mary, I'm sure you've done some blending with sponges. I don't know if Tanya's on. I know she has. But they just came up with, I'm showing you some new things, some hints of what's coming in the next, hi Tanya, the next catalog, which is coming in January. And these are the new brushes, and they're really, really nice. They have a real nice feel to them, and they come in a pack of 3. Hi, Mary, or hi, Tammy, sorry. And I've already used these a little bit, but they clean out. They're really nice. They have really nice bristles to them. But let's turn down, and I'll show you. I'd made some cards, and I'll show you what I did with them, and then we'll do a little demo of how to do the blending with the brushes. So hang tight. You know this is always fun for me. Let's see if I can get here we go. All right. I won't drop you, I promise. So hopefully you could see my table. I'll be a little bit this way. Let me check on it. Talk amongst yourself. Tammy, I'm glad you made it in. Let's see, where are we? Just checking that you can see my board there, people. Can you see everything? I can't see your responses, so I've got to look for it on here. Can't find us. Come on, pesky computer. Sure is getting cold out there. I hadn't expected that. Oh, and thank you, Sarah. I got my card today. I liked your little surprise. She made a fall card, and she made little leaves punched out, and they came falling out of the card, just like falling fall leaves. So that was kind of a cute surprise. Oh, good. Looks like we can see things. Sorry it took so long. For some reason, let's go up this way a little bit. All right. So these, you guys have been looking down here at what's going on. We won't need all of these, but like I said, it's $12 for the 3 brushes, and they're really got a nice weight to them. They're nice, and they're meant to bend a little so that when you're rubbing them gently, that they work well. I'm going to mark mine. Usually what we do as demonstrators and people using these is you'll mark them for the colors you're going to use. So these will be my cool colors, like my greens and my blues, and then I'll use this one. I didn't mark it yet for my oranges and my reds, so I'll be using that one today. I don't know what I'll do with the third one. So you get these 3 brushes. I think they're $12. Like I said, put it on your wish list. They're not available till January. This was the first card I was playing with, and you saw the Thanksgiving one. This is a set that's in the annual catalog. It's called Monogram Messages, and it has those nice bold letters. So, and I didn't have any, I was looking for something, and this is a nice, it does birthday, it does congratulations, celebrate, baby. I didn't have many baby cards. So I thought, oh, this will be perfect because you can do all kinds of things with it. And one extra bonus they threw in, this little butterfly right here. If you happen to have the butterfly duet punch, the little butterfly works with that punch. So just a little tip for you. But I thought this is a great set for making multiple occasion cards. And I needed some babies. All of a sudden I needed 3 baby cards, so thankfully I just picked that up. But in this card, there's a lot of things going on here. But let's get to the blending part. There's a little item in here, and I think, Sarah, I think you've got these. These are in the annual catalog too. They're a little square, I think it's a 3x3 vellum doily. I don't know if you can see that. You almost need to see it against some color. And I kind of used that. Number one, I used it as a mini stencil. So I put this on there. I had folded the card back all the way. Put it on there and just blend it in. So I used it as a way to decorate the inside. And then I colored the entire doily and set it on the inside as an element. So you get a whole pack of these for like, I think they're $5 in the annual catalog. So that's a good deal. So that's when I started playing around. I thought, well, I need to show you, I'm going to show you on a stencil how to do the blending with the brushes. But just a couple cute little cards that I did with that and decided to embellish the inside. And I really like the look of that. Oh, and this sentiment here, this is out of the new catalog that's coming. Now I don't even know where it's gone to. Oh, it's down here. We talked about these. Those of you that were rooming with me when we did the Facebook room the other day, we talked about this new stamp set that's coming out in the new catalog. It's called Many Messages. And it's really it's a stamp set that coordinates with a set of dies, which I didn't catch that when I was looking at the pre-buy during the on-stage event. But I just love the sentiments. There's so many of them. And I love these. So happy to hear of your exciting news. Congratulations, which is what I used. It's actually one big stamp. And if you buy the coordinating dies, which I did not, this coordinating dies are all these label shapes that would cut out all of those at one time, which is a really neat concept. But I decided I was going to use the sentiments individually. So, and it's not a sin to cut apart your stamps. I saw a well-known $1 million stamping demo person that makes a lot of videos do that one time, and I was like, oh, we can cut the stamps? So I'm going to be using them in that way instead of the way that they had them set up. But I do think that's a neat idea coming out in the next catalog. So, but those are the cards that I was doing with that. And like I said, you can do a happy birthday, get that nice big H. You can do happy Thanksgiving. I mean, this sentiment was a sentiment from a paper pumpkin last year. So, but still, I just like the bold look of that. So let's try one little demo. And it's really quick and easy to do this. The talking is the longer part. So these are the stencils. I think I've shown these before. These are, you get 4 of these, and they're quite large. I believe they're 6x6, and there's 4 different designs in here. I've used this one so much I've worn off the color that they're supposed to be, but the plastic is still there, and so this is the color they normally are. But this is the one that has the trees and the fleur-de-lis and the polka dots on it. I'm just going to use the leaf pattern today. I did one ahead of time to show, but I'm going to demo one for you. I'm going to recreate this pattern. So this is using this stencil, and I chose 3 colors in their chromatical order to design this background panel. So it's really a quick and easy way to get the exact colors you're using to make a card with the products you already have. We all have Whisper White paper. So, and we have the inks we're going to use. So if you have the blending brushes or your sponges and these, what did I say? It's like $1.50 a stencil. It's $6 for the pack of 4. So it's a very economical way to get background. So I'll show you real quick how to do this. Get rid of that. Let's see. Hopefully the internet hasn't dropped you and you're all still there. Oh, Sarah, look, here's one of those little bitty leaves that fell out of your card. They're everywhere, you. All right. One thing I like to do is put a little bit of, you want your piece of paper to stay still. So you want to put a little bit of snail on the back side of it. And then I just have the green so that I can see where the edge of my card is. Otherwise, it's hard to see. But just get that down. And you want to hold this still. You don't want to move. Otherwise, your stencil will move on you. Over here, we've talked about this before. This is just my silicone mat. I use this a lot. You can blend things on it. You can put paste on it. A lot of times if I'm gluing down like one of those vellum squares, I'll put a little glue on here and wet a sponge, and that's a way to put a thin layer of glue on a fancy die cut or something. But I'll use that silicone mat for that. But I also use it to hold these still. It kind of grips on things and then they don't move, which can be helpful when you're trying to swirl your brush on your ink pad. So start with your, now this is for all my warm colors. So I'm not going to start with my red. I'm going to start with my, I'm going to start with my yellow and then go over to my orange and then to my red. And I thought I had a paper towel here, but I don't. So I will use a baby wipe for that. But just take your sponge, and you don't have to push hard. Just do a little gentle circular motion there. And then get yourself lined up with your stencil. And just start in one corner and hold your stencil and do a little rubbing motion. A little swirly. I might have waited too long talking to get the color on there. So I'll go back over here. Get a little more. And you can decide how subtle or how deep you want your color to be. You can make some of the images deeper than the others. Just stay on one spot longer. You're just blending and making a background. Now you could tape down your stencil and then you have your hand free to hold that, but I prefer to do it this way. And just rub a little bit. That color's already in there. It's not going to come off on your pad, and you're going in succession. So go over to your orange and get some of your orange. Bring that over. Just start rubbing away. Before you know it, you're going to feel like a creative genius. All right. And get yourself up to here a little bit more. You know, there's no right or wrong to this. You can do what you want. If you have you could die cut out stuff from a piece of paper, then that becomes a stencil. If it's flowers, you can color in flowers that way. I've seen all kinds of ways to do this. And then get a little bit of the red. I don't want to knock that on the floor. That wouldn't be good for the carpet. And then come up here and finish up. So just do a little circular motion. And finish that off. And like I said, no right or wrong, whatever you want to do. You can blend your colors a little bit if you want. Just don't let your stencil move. And there you go. Easy peasy. You've got a background. So then what you do to clean up, and unfortunately I did forget to bring in a paper towel, but I do have, I have got one over here. Hold on. Oh, it's actually wet too. I must have been working on this. Or I don't want to know what it's been used for, right? So then all you got to do, I have some water down here. To clean out your brush, just get a little water on it and get it on your paper towel. And it'll come right clean so you can use it again. And like that fast, it's all clean. And all your little bristles, if you look, this is all little bristles. And that's the beauty of this brush, is that all those bristles make it really easy to blend. I'll try to clean that a little more later, but that's really good for now. And that's how simple it is. Hopefully that excites you to want to try something new. I think it's a real simple and easy technique. There's several things that are simple and easy. This is simple and easy without a lot of money investment, and you already have a lot of the products, the inks and the paper. There's other things that I like that are simple to start with, like the embossing folders and the heating element to do the heat embossing. Those require a little more monetary input, but there's simple ways to raise the level of your stamping. So let's get turned back up so I can know what you're talking about. Hold on. right. Here we go. Oh, good. There's still some people here. I haven't lost you all. Yay. Did you like that? How many of you have brushes already? I know there's brushes out there in the world. These are as nice as I've seen. I will say I don't know who their supplier is, or if they just made these on their own, but they're quite nice. So, what's next? Oh, we're supposed to have a drawing, right? All right, let's do the drawing. Sharon, you wouldn't talk about people. Oh, great. I'm glad you like those, Kim. I think you would like those. They're just a simple thing to add, and you've already got paper and ink, so there's no reason you can't do that. And the stencils, you can make your own stencils. Excuse me, I've had a tickle all day. Every time the heater starts up, I got to clean out my furnace. So, thank you all. Our last card challenge ran about 2 weeks. 8 of you lovely ladies participated and took the challenge. I had a little template. This is what we do when we call a card challenge. There's a template, and we're all supposed to follow the dimensions and try to make a card somewhat based on that. And it came from this original card that I had made. So I love all the cards you all made. And like I said, there were 8 of you ladies. So I've decided that there's 4 prizes tonight. So that means you've got a 50-50 chance. So let's get the spinning wheel up and going here. And we'll see who's going to go home with something. And I really love it when we share like this, because we all learn from everybody's styles and techniques. There is no right or wrong. Hold on, my iPad's got to get booted. Not literally. Okay, I got the wheel. We're all ready to go. You can rub it on your chamois. Yeah, even sponges. I saw what you said about sponges there, Terry. Sponges I get messier with sponges. I do not get messy. I mean, my hands get messy when I use the sponges. But yeah, they're just, I've seen people clean them on the chamois and then they're done too, which I did have the chamois down there. I could have done that. But I'm going to pull 4 times. And hopefully you're all here. Is everybody here? I've got Mary, Sarah, Cindy, Rebecca, Sharon, Tammy, Renee. I got Cindy twice. I can't have that, Cindy. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I missing? Hold on. Terry, are you on there? No, I need to get Terry on there. We're going to make sure we do this right. I don't want to be audited. Okay, let's go back and take a look. I got Mary, Sarah, Cindy, Rebecca, Sharon, Tammy, Renee, and Terry. So I've got 8 of you ladies. And here we go. And after I pull, you're going to have to pick what it is, and then I'll go to the next one and pick. So it might take a little while, but, and if the person's not here that wins, they're going to get the last thing left there out of the 4 winners. So first winner is Tammy. You're winner number 1. Are you out there, Tammy? Tammy, if you're out there, Tammy, if you're out watching, you need to tell me of these 4, which one would you like? There's organdy navy ribbon. There's a stamp pad. There's a ballet blue. That's a pack of 8.5 by 11 paper. And if Tammy's not on, somebody go ahead and tag her, Kim. Get her back in, or she's got to pick which one of these 4 she wants. And then I'll go to the next drawing. And there's a gift certificate for $5 off online shopping. So if Tammy picks before I draw, then we'll know. Otherwise, we'll move on. She'll still win, but she won't get to choose which one thing. Sorry, I'm making it complicated. Okay, we're going to take Tammy off. She's winner number 1. Where's the list? List and the paper and a pencil. Tammy is the first winner. All right. Next winner. Winner number 2. Sarah, you're winner number 2. You'll get to pick second choice. We got to find out what Tammy wanted for her first. Sarah, you're number 2. Yay, Sarah. Kim, go tell Tammy what she can win. She'll have to pick. Again, it's a full-size stamp pad, retired. It's a roll of ribbon, a $5 off online shopping at Stampin' Up, or a pack of Ballet Blue. Those are the items we're pulling for. Sarah, I'm going to take you off, and then we're going to pull winner number 3. Thank you, Tanya. Okay, winner number 3. Oh, good, Tammy. Someone explain to her what's going on. Mary, you're winner number 3. Tammy, you need to pick from these 4 items. You were the first winner. So do you want A, a pack of Ballet Blue 8.5 by 11 paper? There's like 24 sheets in there. Or do you want B, it's a full-size stamp pad, retired color. Here's a retired color, it's navy, organdy ribbon. Or there's a $5 off online shopping at Stampin' Up coupon. You tell me which one you want. Yay, Mary, you're winner number 3. Let's get to winner number 4. And our final winner tonight is... Good luck, everybody. Oh, you just nosed out, Rebecca, there. The winner of the 4th prize is Sharon. Okay. All right, so Tammy has said she wants the stamp pad. I will get these things to you, ladies. Sharon, or not Sharon, Sarah, you said you want the paper. I saw that. Mary wants the ribbon. So that means Sharon, you get the $5 off. Woohoo! I will get to you all you guys about this afterwards. I'll send you some messages and we'll talk about that. But don't go away, everybody, because I'm announcing the next challenge card. So you'll have another chance. So the next challenge card is, I will post the dimensions later. I think you may have seen this on the page. This will be the next challenge card. So this all came about because I had forgotten, those of you that were roomers, that were in the Facebook room, we had this new embossing folder. If you can see, I know it's sometimes hard to see pattern, but the background panel there is embossed. So it's a brand new embossing folder that's not even, it's in the next catalog. So this is that new embossing folder. So, so this won't be available to January, but it's really pretty. It's called Painted Texture. So this is what prompted me to make this next card. This is called a fun fold. So you cut up, you do a basic A2 size card, and you cut off a certain part of it there, and you turn that, and that becomes a panel that adheres to this. And then when you open, inside is your sentiment. So, oh, thank you, Mary. That means a lot from you. So I'll put the dimensions for this, and this, again, this is, this card, the challenge will run until, where's my notes? That's going to run until December 6th. So I know we're all busy with Thanksgiving, so extra time there. So you've got a couple weeks to do that challenge card. It is a nice embossing folder. I went nuts for it. I usually take time to buy those things, but it is nice, Tanya. So that's our next, I have all the dimensions. I will post them so that you all can see them later. And then our next live, because with everything going on with Thanksgiving, and I want everyone to enjoy their holiday however best they can. I know some of us are doing things a lot differently this year, and maybe by yourself or maybe just with a few of you. But we're thankful no matter where we are for what we have. I know you all are, and I am too. So, but we're all going to be busy with that, and that's a good thing. So we're not going to get together again live until December 7th. I'll be reminding you about that challenge. And we'll do another Facebook room, because you have heard me talking about my roomers. So my roomers are those of you that managed to get in with the Facebook Live room that we did. I'm going to do another one on December 13th. So those are the only two things, because December gets busy too. How did we ever run that crop, Tanya? I know how busy I am, but we did that on top of all that this time of year. And I just have no idea how we did that for 5 years. But anyway, so the 7th is the next live. And we'll eat food for you, Renee. I hope your teeth feel better. My husband just had to have something done to his too. So make soft foods. A lot of foods are soft for Thanksgiving, right? The stuffing, the mashed potatoes. You'll be set. And the next Facebook room is December 13th. And I will put all the information that you guys need to know. If you have any questions, reach out, ask me. Keep making cards and sending them. I think that's the best way to show comfort right now and love, because we can't get together as we want to. So I think more than ever, I'm appreciating having cards and things that I can make cards from. Yes, you're a roomer, Sarah. I've heard a rumor that you're a roomer. And I would like everybody else to join us and be roomers too. And if any of you are watching that aren't in the group, or are watching this later and wondering about the group, there's a group that goes in conjunction with my page. So we have fun on the page. We have even more fun in the group. And roomers are a special class. So we're going to get more of you in with that, because we have more fun there too. It's more of a casual, social get together rather than a demonstration type thing. But it will be, Sharon. So you're a roomer. It's R-O-O-M-E-R though. We know you're real. You're not a rumor, Mary. Okay, everybody. Have a good holiday. Be safe. And be safe and well until we get together again. I'll be thinking of you all. I know I'll be making cards. And if you're making cards, please share them with the group and with me so that I can share them. Good night, everybody. Sending you all a big cyber hug. And a piece of, what kind of pie would I send you? I wouldn't send you pumpkin pie. I would send you maybe, I wouldn't send Sarah cherry pie either. How about some sweet potato pie for something different? Happy Thanksgiving. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you sharing some time with me. Bye-bye.